All right, hello seventh graders. This week your assignment for Tuesday and Wednesday is going to look just like this. Okay, but I feel like this one might have, if you just read the directions on your own, it might be kind of complicated. So I'm going to make this video for you so that you can listen to the instructions, and I'm going to do some examples so that there's less confusion. Because I feel like with some of this stuff, when you're not in the same room and I'm not there to go over the directions with you, it's very easy to misinterpret what directions are telling us to do. So in this activity, all right, we're going to be talking about direct variations. We've been doing that the last couple of weeks, but it's about the graphs of them. Okay, the graphs of direct variations, and we're going to graph them. I'm not going to have you do graph paper. You're not going to do it by hand. Okay, especially since it's not necessarily fair. Some of you don't all have graph paper. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I'm going to show you how to do that with an online graphing calculator called Desmos. All right, and I'm going to go over the directions and tell you what each of these directions means. So it's the first direction says for each of the following equations. So when it says each of the following, they're talking about these six right here. They're not talking about these two. These are the two that I'm going to do an example for you. All right, and then it says make a table that contains the ordered pairs where x is between 0 and 4 on Desmos. I'll show you what that means as well, okay? After you do this for one or two of the equations, I feel like the next few you'll just fly through them, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is just go into another tab and you would type in desmos.com. I already typed it in before, so it comes up for me. I'm going to hit start graphing. All right, and you can either create an account, or you don't really you actually technically don't have to, but I mean it's free, so it's not a big deal. If you hit create an account, and then you could just hit you agree, I have read, and then if you would sign in with your Google, because you all have Chromebooks, it'd be super easy. All right, this is something we'll probably use in the future, so maybe it's a good idea for you to create an account, but I'm not going to require it. But if you don't have an account, you can't title your graph, but I'll show you what I mean. So for my examples for you, I'm going to graph the equations y equals 5x and y equals 1/4 x, and then I'm going to make tables for both of them. So first, I'll just show you it's super simple. You just click on the row, and what was the first one? Y equals 5x. Yeah, I'm going to graph y equals 5x for you. So I just go y, and then hit the equals button, and then 5x, and it's graphed for me. Okay, and I'm also going to graph y equals, now 1/4 x. To do a fraction, you just do the numerator, so 1, and then to make it into a fraction, you should, with your question mark button, there's that little slash, all right? That'll make the fraction bar for you, and I'm going to go fourth, and then if you hit the right arrow button, or if you just click off to the side even, that brings you out of the fraction, and you can put your x right there, all right? So you don't have to graph these are the examples that I'm doing for you. Okay, so I've already done step one. I've made the graph. Now I have to make a table. All right, and to do that, I will just click on my equation that I'm going to make a table for. I'm going to do it for all of them. All right, I'm only doing it for two just to give you guys a visual on how to do it. You're going to do it for these six right here. I'm going to click on the row. So y equals 5x. I'm going to make a table for it. To do that, I'm going to hit the plus sign right here. And I'm going to hit table. And then the left side of my column just needs an x. And then the right side is not y or y1. I'm going to put what y is equal to, which is 5x. I'm going to put 5x right there. So on all your tables, you're going to just put x on the left side, and then your right side of your table is going to have what's right here in your equation. So in the directions it said, make a table that contains the ordered pairs where x is between 0 and 4. So it's as simple as this. I'm going to put 0, down arrow 1, down arrow 2, 3, 4. And then it fills it in for me. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to continue this in a part 2 video.